Hello everyone and no one, and welcome to another Rotten's Guns. Today is going to be another kind of easier video, and I might have a little harder time seeing what I'm wanting to shoot at, so I'm going to have to lean a little bit, because today I'm predominantly going to be doing sentimental guns. People own firearms for many reasons, and that thing is on a bit of an angle, but we're just going to go with it, so it's going to be a little crooked. People own firearms for utilitarian reasons, for just collector's reasons. Some people see them as an investment. I am like many others. There are utilitarian purposes, and I also just think they're cool and they're fun. But today I want to come out and talk about a couple of sentimental rifles I have. One being my first that I actually got back in December 25th of 1993. This is the Remington Model 522 Youth Viper. It's a 22 LR rifle, semi-auto, 10-shot capacity. It's not a great rifle in a lot of cases. There are many others that are exponentially better. And today I'm going to be shooting some CCI Clean 22, 40 grain. Now, yeah, this gun I got when I was 7. And my brother also got one. We each got one. You know, my first actual gun was a pellet gun, a little Chinese knockoff or something. It's actually what I used to cut the skin right here because I loaded it wrong. Or went to load it and didn't have the actuating arm all the way back, and that thing slapped forward. But yeah, going back to this one, I got it when I was 7 and didn't shoot it till I was like 10.
Future Rotten here. Wanted to let you know that I talked to my dad after I went to the range, and I actually just don't remember any of the range trips with the Remington before I was about 9, 10 years old when I went out with my grandfather and my father to shoot it. So apparently I did shoot it before that. I just didn't remember any, and I still can't relate to this day. I only have that memory of with going out to the range with them, and then range trips with like buddies and whatnot with that later on in life. So did want to update that apparently I have forgotten about that, and I have been wrong about things in the past, and I'll most likely be wrong about things in the future.
So from my understanding, from I can remember, my dad has told me that, I went and knew how to clean it and strip it down and everything. And the first time I actually got to go out and shoot it, it was went out with my dad and my grandfather on my mom's side. Okay, that's all 10 rounds. And we went to this range in Holland, Michigan. It was a rod and gun club that he was a part of. And my dad did the whole thing because they had different little targets. They had 6 spinners, so when you'd shoot them, they would spin. 6 shots, irons, all 6 spinning. My grandfather, 5 shots, 5 spinning. It took like the rest of the mag to get that 6th one spinning. I got to 5, and for the life of me, could not get the 6th one. And apparently, I also got to find out that pissed my brother off because he couldn't get 5. I have not taken this thing out forever. I don't even remember if this thing sighted in properly. And we got a jam. The wonders of 22 LR. I mean, I probably should have, when I brought this home last night from my folks' house, went out and, come on, actually cleaned it, since it's been forever since I've taken it out. But like a lot of people, their first gun that everyone else wants to talk about is usually their first handgun. I do not own my first handgun anymore. I actually don't even own my second handgun. My first handgun, I was stupid, and I bought a Kel-Tec PF9 and had some issues with it, so I traded it in and ended up buying a Rock Island Armory 1911 A1 series. Great gun. Needed some. The gun itself, I wish I'd have kept it because it wasn't a bad gun. That fucker ran everything I put through it, even steel case. It just had some sharp spots that I didn't realize I could take down at the time, or it's like that I could blend them to where they wouldn't have those. All right, let's see if I can get this thing to go and to go through 10 rounds. Okay, what are you doing? Now I gotta remember how to freaking lock this thing back. It's been so long, I cannot actually remember, so we're gonna just try this anyways. Come on. I've pulled the mag out somewhat. Yeah, I definitely should have lubed up the action. So what we're going to do is throw the safety on, slide my grandfather's rifle out of the way a little bit, set that down, walk over to my bag real quick. Is it in this pocket? Yes, it is. And because of issues with my Springfield Prodigy, I now keep some gun oil in the bag. So we're going to try throwing this on here and hope that does something. We'll throw the safety off and just see if we can... Hell, let's try taking a shot at 100. Oh, I think I didn't even get... Oh, yeah, that. Oh, that was a massive weird jam. Come on. Whew, that one caught this thing really weird. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, again, I'm pretty sure this thing was a budget gun. We're going to do something stupid and see if I can get this thing to work. But before that, we will... Oh, there we go. That slides a lot better. Okay, so yeah, it was pull back and then push in the charging handle. No, come on. Okay, nope, we're going to pull this thing back out. And we're going to throw this little 22 away because that thing is freaking effed up. All the way in. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, it's got a fucking magazine disconnect on it, and I was trying not to swear. There we go. See, is the rifle great? Not in the slightest. Nope. Go down, push in. Just drop some oil on that other side. Out. That finally seems to be running better. Still not wanting to cycle fully. Yeah, I definitely should have taken this and cleaned it. So we're just going to see if we can get it to... Because it was already having an issue with its reset. There we go. Huh. Well, we'll set this one down here for the moment. And we'll bring up one of my grandfather's old guns that I got from my dad after he passed. And this one is a Glenfield Model 60 from Marlin Firearms. It's got a little all-pro scope on it that's super fogged up. This one's actually got the mag up here. It's the tube style. We're going to go ahead and just throw some oil on that anyways. Holy cow. Yeah, I definitely should have done more with these things. But we'll see if we can get it to cycle. It's been so long with 22. Haven't taken 22s out in so long that, I mean, these things have been sitting in my safe forever. I only took this one out when my dad was like, you know what, it's yours. So you have something for your grandfather on your mom's side. And we'll go with that for now, because I don't remember how many this thing holds. And we'll see how she does. So pretty good at 25. Yep, and we got a jam. Whew. Huh. And another jam. Yeah, I should have looked up how to take this one apart and cleaned it. Holy crap, the scope is just so terrible. Am I out? No, instead it just didn't eject properly. Come on. Technical difficulties, the freaking thing, and that's what you can get with a lot of 22s, especially ones that are older. I mean, good Lord, both of these are probably older than the folks I served with, some of them. There we go. Also doesn't help that it's like cold. Not as cold as last time I went to the range. Good Lord, I'm just having... There we go. You are still not wanting to cycle well. Cycling better than mine. Well, we'll set that over to here. We'll go back to my Youth Viper. Yeah, I really don't have much else to say for these. They're fun guns. 22s are always a lot of fun, but you can run into issues. More of the modern ones are exponentially better. Well, a 1022 is probably considered the best you can currently buy. There are still some that are a bit better. Like, I probably should have just brought my lever action, but again, all of these things need to be cleaned. All right. Keep sitting and standing a whole bunch for like no reason. And I had a couple notes written down, but like a genius, I forgot my notebook. All right. So we're just going to see if I can get this thing to go in. Yep, and we got empty. So, my issue now that I probably need to do is take this super cheap Tasco scope off of and take this rifle down so I can actually clean it, because the trigger is the part that's having trouble resetting. So, we'll try something probably a little stupid. Force a little there. Force a little there. Force a little in there. Still not perfect. We'll see if I can get the Marlin to go. So we'll go ahead and load this mag up real quick, because I, for the most part, got her running. The slide's now going, since, like all 22s that are semi-auto, they're just a blowback action. Yeah, this is going to be just another video of pure randomness and me seeming like an idiot, which I consider myself a mostly functioning idiot. So hopefully people appreciate that. Now, this thing only did come with one mag, and I've looked into getting some more, but because of how old this model is, the mags are like the price of a 2011 mag. But they are fun. Like I said, I got this one from my dad, who got it from my grandfather before he had passed. Before my grandfather had passed, he had one of my uncles who was also now passed, help him sell majority of his firearms other than a quaint few. And my dad was, in my opinion, rightly pissed. When I found out about it, in my opinion, I was rightly pissed. We weren't mad that he helped him sell the firearms. We were mad we didn't get a call to see if there were any we wanted to buy. And we wouldn't even argued the price. This one's having issues stripping them. Come on. Oh, yeah, it helps apparently when the, come on. Okay. That was weird. I might have overput them. Guess I did not get it sitting far enough proper. Oh, that was too many. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just try for 10. There we go. Now go. Stay on there. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, for some odd reason, throw the safety on, the tube popped off like it wasn't holding properly. That'll dampen your day a bit. Tube stayed on. She's having some problems. Trigger is working fine though. Yeah, this one just has a problem with the cycling of the slide. I need to figure out how to take this thing all the way apart. Good Lord, the scope is god awful. Oh, come on. Go back up. We're just going to try to see if we can get it to go. Oh, good Lord. And that's the thing with some sentimental rifles and firearms. They may not work properly, but it's sometimes the time you spent on them or who you got them from or who owned them. Well, I hit. It sounded like. No, come on. No, get out. Did I catch that? I did not catch that. I can't move as well. If I had my Walther P22 here, I'd just throw it in there and force it in, because I have put so many terribly looking 22 LR rounds in it. And again. Yep, she is just having issues. Well, at least that one. So, yeah, my grandfather's gun, I'm going to have to go and figure out how to take apart and clean the bolt more, most likely. On my old gun, having troubles with the trigger resetting. See if we can get an 100 with this one. And then, of course, I speak too soon. But we're just having to aim a little over at 100 I'm hitting. Let's go out to... Yeah, I have no idea where that was. That was a little high. Okay, I still got more. Ugh, how many do I have left? And this jacket and everything, it feels like I think I'm working way harder than I actually am. Did I finally? Yeah, finally ran dry. So that was a short video of predominantly technical difficulties. The video with some older 22 LRs that were sentimental. I don't have as many stories for them other than the one that I went out to the range with my dad and my grandfather with, to come to find out that at 10, I was out shooting my 14-year-old brother, which was pretty cool considering the fact when it came to all the other sports, he kicked the crap out of me. I could have one of my friends we'd be playing against him. We'd be playing 2-on-1 in basketball, and he would destroy us. But sometimes you just got to have guns that are fun and sentimental. And 22s are usually always good for that. I don't take these ones out as often just because, one, I don't clean it. Two, I've got better 22s that run. So remember, you can have guns for utilitarian purpose. You can have guns for fun. You can even just buy some guns, or it's like keep guns that you've had because they've been in your family. There's no definitive reason of why you should have a gun that it should have some explicit purpose. There are some people that try to act like that is, and that's how they are, and that's fine. But if they try to tell you you have to, well, tell them to go fuck themselves. They're your guns. It's kind of like if you deck out a gun the way you like it and it works for you, and someone wants to respond, oh, I wouldn't have done this, or this. Hey, man, that's cool. You can do that to your gun. But guns like these are also really fun for kids, especially when they're going to learn. So if you're looking for something like that, you can go with some of the more off-brands. I mean, a Ruger 1022, still going to jam like any other gun, but is usually going to run better. The crickets can be nice from everything I've seen, but they can also be a little annoying for a bolt action that's only a single shot and you have to manually cock it after you've cycled the action. So it all depends. I should have grabbed my my little Savage bolt action saw if that worked better, but I'd have had to dig out the mags, and I don't remember where the heck I put those. So thanks for watching, and a little bit of tilted vision and seeing technical difficulties, and just kind of getting to have some fun with some old guns of my past and from people who are no longer in this world. So tell the people you love that you appreciate them. I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and well, if you're married and either of your, it's like, and if you are married and the spouse is into guns, buying a gun might be a little too expensive. Buy him some ammo, or buy him an accessory. Have a great one, folks. All right, let's see if I got this bastard working better, just to see if it'll go. So, finally got this one running properly. I don't think I'm going to get this one running properly anytime soon. We'll throw some one stuff on the spring back there. That seemed like it did something. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's the 10th one. Helps you take the safety off. Yep, so this one I still just can't get the trigger to fully reset properly. It's probably super dirty. Or it just might need more freaking oil. But a little bonus in there before I'll splice in before the I do the ending. So appreciate you. bonus basically. Let it be known that sometimes with 22s, and this one's probably going to not want to function properly now, that sometimes you can get them to rework just by, well, wiggling the crap out of them. So there we go. I got them running. It just took a bit of oil and a bit of wiggling the crap out of them. So that can do that. That's your second bonus of me being, what the heck? I got it to work, finally.